Welcome back, and we're going to go through a different laboratory this time. On a different moon. Continuing our second episode of Doom playthrough. The Berserk that I had in previous levels is no longer active. But the chainsaw still works. And I'll let some of these guys fight it out. The Pinky is not too happy with being attacked. The Cacodemon, however, is not paying attention to him at all. Every monster not only has its own amount it has to flinch, it also has to pass a certain threshold of damage before it retaliates. In that case, the amount of damage that the Pinky was doing was not enough. And I'm back having a Berserk pack. And there's a lot of guys in here. Many of whom I can't even see. I kind of use the chainsaw as a barrier in between me and those guys. Gotta keep them far enough away. Anyone wondering, yes, I probably could have just punched them all. But that's not always as fun. Because remember, the punch takes time and doesn't always reset fast enough. So there's the possibility of me getting damage done to myself in the interim. There's another impact opening door. Any attacks that are hit scan or melee will open it. Since there's a box of ammo right there, I'm just going to use this up. Just like that, it's almost all replenished. Now, where was I? Remember, two of these guys were the boss of the first episode, and now we're just getting them thrown at us normally, as the difficulty progresses slowly upward. But we've now got all the weapons except the BFG, so we're doing alright for ourselves. He can't do anything because he's flinching. remember, we already went over on the path to the right before, so let's see what the path to the left will do. Or is this just one long return? Yeah, it's one long return. Back to out here. You can really see the bullet spread on these guys here. It has the same spread calculation as the pistol, only since you're shooting so many more shots, it's a lot more evident how it spreads out. And we'll switch back to the shotgun since we have plenty of shells for that. And we can see, since we picked up the computer area map, various other stuff getting visible, and we know what we haven't seen yet. Believe me, I don't like being this close, but the more pellets hit him, the better. Because remember, I shoot 7, and they shoot 3 when they shoot their shotguns. And here we go. You can see the map filling itself out here. Hey, hey. That may not be the preferred method of going through things, but it gets the job done. We're gonna have a lot of guys to deal with when I go down. Usually you're supposed to fight your way up. As is evidenced by these stairs that I'm activating after I already come down them. See, when you have enough space, you can really see how the Doom guy can dance around projectiles. If you play Doom long enough, you get to the point where... Ah, that would be why I was getting hurt. There's a second Baron behind me. If you play long enough, you get to the point where these guys aren't as much of a threat because you can dance around their projectiles a lot more easily. There we go. I was holding off on pulling out the rocket, but since there were 2 of them there, it worked out pretty good. I'm still hearing somebody over here, but I may actually be hearing him from the outside. Nope, I was hearing him from the inside. Audio plays important clues here in Doom. So I have arguably the most ammo. Well, not arguably the most. Objectively the most ammo percentage-wise in power cells, but I don't like using that because that's what the BFG uses. And I would much rather keep myself open if I ever need to use the BFG. Hey, hey. And there's going to be some foreshadowing here. Thankfully, these guys are pretty much neutered in this environment. They can't really be utilized to their fullest effectiveness. You can see how much damage that floor did to me. As I said in one of the previous episodes, there are two kinds of damaging floors. And they can both look like each other, but the difference is in how much damage they do. And that happens to be the very, very damaging one. Here's where the side-scrolling stuff starts to really get creepy. If I jump down here, we can see that a pathway appears, although not on there. And I'm teleported back here, where, if I go to the right place, I can teleport back to here. And am I going to exit? Not yet, because we got this. So I can get supercharged and then leave.